Investing is really simple if you skip the noise. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 investing myths that are keeping people like you from building wealth. So let's dive in. Myth 1, investing is just gambling. My first experience with investing felt like a bet. It was a tip from a hairdresser who told me about a stock, no research, no plan, just, mate, this one's about to pop. I chucked in 100 quid, 2 weeks later, down 30 quid. I panicked, I pulled it out, thought, right, that's it, investing is just fancy gambling. Here's the truth I learned later. Gambling is luck and adrenaline. You bet, you win, or you lose. You've got no control. Investing is value over time. You buy into a business, a fund, an idea, you hold, you grow, you plan. Look at the S&P 500. In March 2020, it dropped nearly 12% in a day. Chaos. 1 year later, it was up over 66%. Gamblers run, investors ride it out. Practical tip, ask yourself, do I understand what I'm buying and why? If the answer's no, don't buy it. Gambling is red or black. Investing is a seed to harvest. One gives you a rush, the other builds wealth. Myth number 2, I need loads of money to start. I'll invest when I've got enough money. That's like saying I'll go to the gym once I've lost weight. Doesn't work like that. My first proper investment, I had £9.50 left in my account after all my bills. That's it. I signed up to a Roundup app. It rounded up my coffees, my Aldi shop, chucked in the spare change into a fund. 6 months later, I built the habit without doing anything, and I had over £80 saved and invested without even noticing. Then I started adding £20 a month, then 50, and here's the maths. £100 a month at 7% return is £80,000 in 30 years. That's not luck, it's not gambling, it's compounding. Download an app like Plum or Moneybox, 2 apps that I really like, and let it invest your spare change. Don't overthink it, just start. Investing doesn't require riches, it builds them. Myth 3, it's too complicated. Let's be honest, some of the lingo is ridiculous. P&E ratios, dividend yields, gilts, ETFs. Feels like someone took normal words and ran them through a hedge fund. When I started, I spent half the time Googling acronyms and the other half wondering if I'd accidentally joined a cult. But then I found index funds. For example, the S&P 500. You can buy it with one click, it's one fund, it tracks the top 500 companies in America. It goes up and down with the market, that's it. Warren Buffett, the world's greatest investor ever, says it's literally the smartest place for most people to start. And historically, it's beaten most professional fund managers who get paid millions. Start with one index fund. Don't try and be clever, just be consistent. I remember the first time I bought into a fund. I didn't feel that smart, felt a little bit scared. Next day I checked and it got up by 12p. That 12p just gave me some confidence because it was in green and not red, but I'd taken action and it was working. You don't need to build the engine, you just need to know how to drive the car. Myth number 4, the market's rigged against people like me. I get this one a lot, and I understand why. Wall Street bailouts, insider trading, CEOs with yachts, it feels like the rich always win. But let me show you something. In 1985, if you'd invested £1,000 in the S&P 500 and done nothing, you'd have £20,000 today. That includes crashes, corrections, recessions, pandemics, the lot. The market isn't fair, but it's open. It doesn't care if you're rich, it cares if you are patient. Time is the great equalizer. My mate Josh started with £500 10 years ago. Didn't touch it, just topped it up when he could. Now it's worth over £1,200. It's not life-changing, but it's grown quietly while he was busy living his life and building his business. Automate your investments, set a monthly amount, even if it's 25 quid, and just let it run in the background. You might not have the biggest boat, but you're on the same ocean as everybody else then. Let time do the work. Myth number 5, I'll get rich quick. And this one's super dangerous. Day trading, crypto, penny stock tips, 80% of day traders lose money. You win big one day, you lose double next. I've tried it, I've done it. Put £200 into a sure thing, watched it double 1 week, thought I was a genius. Next week, 0, gone. No sleep, no plan, just FOMO. Long-term investing, that's where it's at. This is where real growth lives. Miss just 10 of the best days in the market over 20 years and you cut your returns in half. If you're tempted to buy short-term flips, take 90% of your money and put it in a boring fund. Use the other 10% for fun, mess it about, see what happens. Protect your future from your impulses. Short-term is a sprint, long-term is a climb. One burns you out, the other builds you up. So let's clear this up once and for all. Investing is not gambling. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be a genius. Look at me. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Start small, start simple, and stay in the game. And over time, the wealth will come. Because investing isn't just for the wealthy, it's how you become wealthy. And if I can tell you anything, don't take advice from your barber.